When things are aligning, it just feels so much better. I'll see who comes in. Oh, you gatekeepers out there, not winning. Hi, I'm just going to wait a minute. I don't know how this is going to come out, but it's just going to come out the way I bring it out, and that's that. Take from it what you will. We'll see. Right, I'm going to pull a card first anyway, because I feel like it. Watch out for any orbs. I'll invite them in if they want to come in anyway. Let's have a look, Tapper. Roxanne was doing so well today as well. Still getting through the dark crystal, but the point what I've just come up with, 007, is it just all interlinks at the point that I'm up to now in the dark crystal, which is nothing new, but you know, I'm going to talk a little bit about it. Also going into the Tom McDonald thing, because it all interlinks. So it says there's 5 in. So we'll see. Oh yes, we are. Let's just fill out. Well, these cards are going to link up to what I'm just about to say. 3 cards have just fell out. 3 is a good number. Trinity. I was just saying to someone before. Hi, everybody who's in. Breaking Dawn. Oh yeah. Then we've got, just remember what I'm saying and what these cards have just fell out now and what I'm about to say. The Sea Storm, Watch the Water, Calm, Amid, Chaos. That is very, very, very important. And it's going to link up with what I'm saying. And I've just decided to do the cards this way. Oh, and one of the cards that has fell out, I didn't even notice. Guess what? Guess what the last one is, people? Can anyone guess the number? Anyone have a little guess? Nearly. 7. Big number for me. So, time for a change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. There's a difference. We can have technology, but it has to be in balance, and we can use it with wisdom instead of, you know, other things. But just remember those cards, because it's very relevant with what I'm just about to say. I don't know how I'm going to get this out, but it's going to come out with just the way I get it out. So listen up, and it is about listening. So hi 007, hi Miss Susie Lee, Dave Mordy, Ricardo. Is it the two? Is it this? I can never say this. Sute, is it? I've got a bit of dyslexia, so you know, which is a good thing. JP, did I say Tapper 77? And Middle Class Mama 1. And if I've missed anyone, and anyone that's lurking in the background, or anyone that comes in a bit. So I'm just going to not look at chat that much, because I need to get this out. I've written some notes, because it is on the Dark Crystal and it is on Tom McDonald. Now, what I've been trying to say to people is, we all know how mainstream media works, and if you don't, well, you will learn in the end. We all know that they tell us lies, they mix up truth with lies, and they put visions out there for us to see, and then people take that as a God's honest truth, 17 in the house, when it's not. It's just their propaganda, the way they want us to see life, when really most of it's bull crap. But people believe it because, you know, they think that the reporters of today that work for them are reporting on the truth when they're not. They're trying to keep us away from the truth, which we'll go into I've made some notes. I don't know if this is going to come out right, and I'll probably go back and forth. So I'm going to do it is the whole Tom MacDonald thing. I asked someone to go and watch the video. I asked some of you to go and watch the video, whether you're into rap or not. So I'm not looking in chat. I'm just going to talk about this. Yeah, well, the dyslexic thing, just because I saw that, means you are very bright. People try to make out that you're stupid, but you're not. You're more than you know when you got dyslexia. I'm not saying that people who aren't are not, but it doesn't mean, it's just, it means you read things in a different way. I read things in pictures more. So the whole Tom MacDonald thing, I don't know if any of you went to see it. You could put a 1 up if you actually went and watched the video and the interviews that he's just done recently, just so you know what I'm talking about. Hi, National Memorial Garden, So and Robin and Kath, and whoever else comes in, is you will look at his videos, and the first thing you'll see, if you know about symbology and maybe some of the stuff that you fell down some of the rabbit holes in, you will see a lot of symbology in his videos. Yeah. When I first came across him, I was a bit like, oh, is he a bit dynamic? Is he for the bad side? And I'm going to use the dark and the light, and the bad and the good, and the evil and the, you know, the light or whatever, because I'm not interested in people going, oh, this means this. They all mean the same thing at the end of the day. I'm not looking into all that bull crap wording thing, even though we know how they use it, but I'm just explaining it in the easy terms that most people understand it in. So I don't need any of that, ooh, that word means that word. I'm just saying it as most people will understand, or we could be here all day. So we're going to say the good and the bad and the dark and the light. And the dark being, if you're in the dark, because we're not saying in the spiritual realms that being in the dark is bad, because it's not. It's not. I'm not talking about that before anybody goes on about that. I'm talking about down here in the physical. When you're in the dark, you're in the no information zone. If you don't have no information, you can't really see what's going on. That doesn't keep you safe. So let's go on. So Tom MacDonald, did anyone see it? Did anyone go and just check it? 007 did, thank you. If you did go and check the videos and his interview, the interview is most important, please put a 1 in, because this is why you might not get it. And even if you went over, do you see the symbology and start going, oh, I can see the Illuminati. Oh, that's scary. Oh, I can see a unicorn in the background. Oh, I can see this number and that number. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought when I first saw it. I can't speak today. First saw it. Something trying to stop me from speaking. When I first came across Tom MacDonald, but then I was like, but listen to what he's singing about. So think about it. He's a guy. He's a white guy. He has long plaits in his hair. He has the silver on his teeth, not gold, may I add, but silver or whatever it is. He has tattoos on his face. I have tattoos. I've got called evil off some really religious person because I have a tattoo on my arm with butterflies on it. So therefore, here come the glasses. Hang on a minute. Glasses are coming out because this is, you know. I'm coming out in reporter mode for like CNN or something, because obviously it must be the God's honest truth, so I must be a real reporter. So therefore, you have a tattoo on your arm with butterflies on it. So I don't know why I'm going into a, what's that guy called who looks into the earth things? Richard Attenborough, nearly. Therefore, you must be an evil person because you have been monarch trained, because you've got butterflies on, and there's lots of butterflies in the celebrity realms in their videos. Therefore, you must be evil. You are evil. So this woman did call me evil. You know, I'm the spawn of Satan because I've got a tattoo on my arm of Gaia, my representation, my symbol of Mother Earth, nature, Mother Earth, the beauty, the goodness, the heart of the earth. Mother Earth is a crystal, by the way, dark crystal. And that's really evil. So I was like, okay, see what we're going on with the symbology thing. Someone has asked, could I just ask why you've got this necklace with a high revel with a a triangle pointing down. Oh God, she's part of the Illuminati. That it's not that way. It wouldn't really matter if it was up or down. Look at your symbols. Some are for earth, some are for water, some are for earth sign. Could be a water sign. I represent this as just being earth and feminine. The feminine's down. The triangle up is masculine. Put them together, makes a star, because we are all stars. We all twinkle in the light, shining light and all that. This is just coming out how it comes out of me. Not saying it's true, not saying it's false, but it will resonate with some people, and this is how I see it. So it's coming out of me. So yes. So going back to the Tom MacDonald thing. So people get too hooked up into looking at the video. Ooh, he's got black eye, what they called, when you can change your eye colour. Lenses in. Oh, he looks a bit like a demon's. So let's go back to his interview. He's got plaits in his hair. He looks a bit different. So are we all judging? Yes, I think we're judging, because when you actually listen to his story of how he got his tattoos, why he got his face tattoos, why he did what he did, why he's not singing about the words and the songs you want to hear of all, everything's, this, that, and the other. He's singing about the truth. He's not singing about what most people, and it is energy as well, Dave, what most people would perceive as, some rappers of the day, Jay-Z, all the bad rappers put out about sexualizing everything, every woman's a hoe, this, that, and that. He doesn't sing about that. Or drinking and doing this. He doesn't sing about that. I wonder why he doesn't sing about those things that are going into young children's head, because they think it's all trendy. Yay, Jay-Z. Yeah, all them other people. He doesn't sing about that. So this is why I say check him out. So to me, you're judging. You're judging because he may have symbols in the background. Don't forget, a lot of the symbols are our symbols that they stole and used. So when you actually listen to his interview, I'm not going to spoil it, he said bits about, I got tattoos on my face, not because it was trendy. I got them years ago when he was younger, when he was 16 or something, because I couldn't get a job. I wanted to do my music, so I knew if I had tattoos on my face, it would push me to do the job I wanted to do. I didn't want to be in the system, sat in an office. That wasn't me. So I knew my life's purpose was to do what I was doing. So if I put these tattoos on my face, I'd never get a job to go in that sort of a system job that he didn't want to do. So people get too caught up in it. You go down them rabbit holes and you don't come out, and you're just going off symbols. It doesn't mean someone who wears red shoes, and I just mean the colour, from the red shoe society, because that's a totally different thing, and they're made out of totally different things, if you know what I'm saying. So when you actually go over and listen to his interview of why he sings the songs he sings, and not get stuck in the whole let's judge the video and let's judge what he looks like. He is trolling, as in, to me, can you not judge? Can you hear the words he's saying? Can you hear the words he's saying? A lot of people judge me because they think I'm batty. They think I'm stupid. They think I'm really stupid. They don't listen to what I'm saying half the time. And what I'm about to say is, I've been saying this for years. People who have watched me since I've been on here have heard me say this quite a few times. I've tried to draw pictures of it. I have repeated myself a million times, which goes back to this. When you have a triangle pointing down, earth, right? This is how I see it. When you have a triangle pointing up, spirit, when that two comes into a Merkaba, a star, whatever you want to call it, it's the two merging. We are of the physical. We also are of spirit. They are merging together. This is the awakening as well. This is what's happening. Two worlds apart are joining together. What two worlds? The physical and the spiritual. Now, this is where I'll explain it, is in what I've just seen, what's just come up, yeah? So I'm just going to get all this off my chest and then I'll come in. So, talked about Tom MacDonald. Please go and check it. Stop, detach yourself from what you think you're seeing. Listen to the words that guy is saying. Look into his eyes. Listen to what he's saying. Don't take no notice of what's in the video. Listen to what he's singing. People are getting too attached. There's a lot of crap out there. We're trying to get around and work out a lot. A lot of stuff was brought. The spirit tells us, your pineal gland tells you we'll go into the pineal gland, because I can't remember who it was, but someone left a comment today about the pineal gland, which I know about, which I've talked about, which somebody lovely, an artist that has done our work for the Really Woke show, talking to him yesterday, and he even said he knew what the pineal gland was. He used to draw them. He knows what it is. Back in the day, NK and Eril, or whatever his name is, the ancient Egyptians, they have them in the Vatican. Why? What is the pineal gland? Why have they been trying to dumb it down? Let's go into the Dark Crystal, the Age of Resistance, shall we? So, the Age of Resistance, I'm still watching, but it's not like I don't know what's going on. I know what's going on in the Dark Crystal. I know what's going on in the Age of Resistance. We're doing it now. We've done it over time and time. So I'm not coming into chat until I've got this off my chest. Right. So let me make sure I'm on the right thing here. Yeah, so I'm watching it. Now, the Gelfins I see as us, Gelf, Elf, Elfins, Earth. Agra is Mother Earth. To me, she's Mother Earth, and she might not be to other people. When you watch it, she's Mother Earth. She has one eye here that got blinded by the sun. She has an eye here, but she falls asleep for a long, long time and goes to travel in the cosmos to find out the knowledge of the cosmos. This eye is shut. She's not seeing what's going on. In the meantime, while she's away, doing a thing around the cosmos, trying to bring the information to the people, she falls asleep. So the darkness starts setting in with the Skeksis. And sorry if you haven't seen this, but I'm going to say it. You can still watch it. It's not going to spoil anything because you might not see this. The Skeksis, the skeptics, the ones that don't believe, the ones that want to bring the bad in, the ones that are greedy, the lords. They're called the lords. They're not called the lords for nothing. There's a lot of people called lords, isn't there? Lording it about everywhere. Just saying. So they take over, but they lie like media because they're part of that. Skeptics. Then you've got the mystics who know the truth. And they lie to the Gelfins, and they lie about what they're really here for with the Dark Crystal. They corrupt the Dark Crystal. The crystal is the heart of Earth, yeah? So they bring in the dark, the darkening, the dark, the information. With no information, and you're hidden in the dark, you're not going to find the truth out. You're not going to find the true knowledge. So you're not going to find, you want to know, we want, those of us that are looking for the value, truth, and knowledge. That's what we want. And I did write down, funnily enough, out of our chaos comes order, but I say a new way, because there's a new world order that we're trying to get in with their order, which wasn't a good order, and that was out of their chaos, but their order out of their chaos would be something not good. We're looking at the chaos going on to bring the new way in, to bring an order, a balance more like, so it's more like bringing balance out of chaos. Let's use that word if you want to use words. But anyway, moving on. I'm just trying to read my notes. Moving on. The Gelfins can dream fast. Now, I've wrote it down what they actually said in the film. Dream fasting. When they dream fast, they connect hands. Yeah, I see this as a connection of what we're all doing, sharing information, so we're not in the dark. They call it dream fasting, but they do go into the dream world, which is what we do as well. Pineal gland, yeah? So they say, dream fasting. I was in Hurrah, because that's where they live. There's 7 places on Earth of 7, maybe 7 different families, 7 clans. I was dream fasting in Hurrah. And then Augra says, body still is. You are still in Hurrah. You are still here in the physical. This is the physical. You are still here. The dream space is a spirit realm. No shit, Sherlock. The source of magic and prophecies, because that's where we draw our magic and prophecies from. The world within our world. Well, yes, 7 heavens. Yeah, my name comes up to 7, just saying. What else? Exactly. We are all here to play a part, to play your part in this story, in this great awakening. By restoring the balance, well, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to show people they need to look at stuff because it's not been in balance. You've been lied to. A bit like what Roxanne was saying on a channel today. Brilliant. When she talked to them younger people and they just didn't get it. And she was like, give me an example. Give me an example. Give me your example, and they were just like, I'm going to show you a picture. No, not the one that NASA's put up. If I know I'm not explaining all that, but if you went over there and saw it, you like see exactly what Roxanne did, and then they sort of go off like, oh, yeah, not what you're told to think, not what you see on the news. So bringing it back into balance and defeating the skeptics. The skeptics sounds a bit like the skeptes sounds like the skeptics. It's these people that are skeptic. They don't believe, they won't believe, they don't want to know that they've been lied to, because how dare we have been lied to and not, how stupid do we feel? We haven't been lied to. I'm far clever for that sort of thing. That's how I see it as. Well, I was never that clever in that way, so it's not really going to bother me. And then it said, you must, what is it? I will not give in to chaos. Oh yeah, one of the Gelfins gets tossed away because she won't believe that she's been lied to, and she's still in anger. So she gets thrown back out of the dream fasting to the physical again. And they said, "Why did you do that?" And Aughra said, "I will not give." She says, "I will not give in to chaos." So she gets thrown out. She won't give in to chaos, but she's sort of resisting the truth. So she gets sent back. You have to see it and be a part of it to know what's going on. And what did Aughra say? I sent her back. Different Gelfin, different paths. Different Gelfin, different paths. There's many is on different paths. But there's the ones that want to know the truth and the ones that don't want to know the truth. Like the girl said today in Roxanne's chat, well, it's not gonna affect my world. You know, if I woke up tomorrow and I thought, yes, it would. You're too bothered about the materialistic thing, but we are part of both. So you've got to let the spiritual come in because it's part of us as well. You've got to see these things that were once hidden. Aughra says, you must light the fire. Oh no, it was hang on, I've got that bit right. Yeah, you must light the fire of the 7 clans. Tell them the truth. Heroes of our world, which were 3 of them. Trinity just makes me laugh. 3 Trinity. Of our heroes of the world. Light your fire. Light your fire. You must light the fire. There was something else said about light as well. Let me see if it's on the other page. Everything this is the truth bit. Everything the skeptes ever told us was a lie. No shit, Sherlock. Everything the skeptics, everything the government, I don't mean all of them, everything they ever told us. This is what it says in the Dark Crystal. Everything the skeptes ever told us was a lie. It's hard to recognize the lie when you have spent your whole life in a lie. Oh, sorry. Let me say that again. Everything the skeptes ever told us was a lie. It's hard to recognize the lie when you have spent your whole life in the dark. The dark means no information, no truth to be told, everything covered up. So, yeah, there's occultism or hidden knowledge. Yeah, hidden knowledge. Yeah, we've talked about that before. Exactly. And this is what I'm trying to say. This is why people need to pull their head out of the backsides, basically. Dream fast with us. This is important. Dream fast with us and learn the secrets they kept from us. And this was the Gelfins all getting together going, it's a lie. You're telling us lies. We don't believe them. They're like, look, dream fast with us. Learn the truth and open your eyes and see, and then you'll learn the truth. And this is what they were saying. Dream fast with us and learn the secrets they kept from us. Yeah, they did. Then spread the truths across Theran, which I see as Earth. So we may finally unite, because that's what we're doing. That's what they don't want us doing. We may finally unite against our true foe, the skeptes. Don't remember they had to come into balance in the first one, the Dark Crystal. This is the Dark Crystal, the Resistance. Do you want to dream fast? Learn the truth. The mystics will end the hunt. Yeah. And then I was about to talk about Aughra has one eye. This is where the pineal gland comes in for the person who sent me a link for about pineal gland. I know the whole thing about pineal gland. She has a third eye here, which I wrote down is the pineal gland. This is why they want us drinking fluoride, because they're dumbing us down. They don't want you dreaming. They don't want you using your pineal gland. Look into it. The third eye, like I said, she fell asleep in this. When she woke up, because she'd been sleeping too long, like some of us have been doing, this is the story, she woke up like, oh my God, the darkness, what has happened? Things are being poisoned, and I've been away too long, flying around the cosmos and trying to bring the knowledge in so that people can see, oh, it's chaos, it's chaos. But out of the chaos, we had to have the chaos. We had to have the chaos. We have to have the chaos now. This is what's going on around the world if people aren't looking. The pineal gland, enlightenment, that's why I say don't get too thrown into the whole thing of, oh, it's a pyramid with an eye on it, the all-seeing eye, the pineal gland. We use the five senses, and it was said in this, I think the channel was, I wrote it down, but like I say, I'll just chuck it out there to some people that might know nothing about the pineal gland. It was 1, 2, 4 English or something like that. I don't know, but it's not like a lot of us didn't know this. We use our senses, 5 senses. What about the sixth sense? The sixth sense is the spiritual sense. This comes from your pineal gland. Back here, comes out here. This is the realm of spirit, intuition and clairvoyancy. I love this. This was off the channel, but I just love this. It said, your eye is the lamp of the body. If your eye is clear, you fill body with, oh, sorry, I can't read what I wrote. Hang on. Yeah, that's it. Eye is the lamp of the body. It is the lamp of the body. That's why we say the illuminated ones. When your eye is lit with the truth, you are illuminated. The eye is the lamp of the body. Of your eyes, if your eye is clear, your full body will be full of light. Now, doesn't that make sense? Because I've been going on about the shinies. Your full body will be full of light. Of course it will be, because the light is what we are. We are love. We are light. Love is light. Light, love, love, light. It's the connecting of this is the thing that I've been shouting out for years on this channel, and I've had the mic taken out of me and everything because people don't understand, is it's the connecting to the physical and the spiritual worlds, but they are merging together. It's the secrets some of us didn't know. It's coming in. Yeah, the purple node, it's coming in. I've said this ages ago. I've had people taking the mick out of me for ages. Yeah, the 7 chakras, the 7 heavenly bodies above us, they all interlink with our bodies. It's the spiritual realm, it's the heavens, it's whatever you call it. It is the physical. This is why I say to people, they go, it doesn't really matter about the physical. No, yeah, the material things don't matter, but us ourselves, we're here. We're going to be here. But this is going to come. This is coming into us. We are merging. The things that have been hidden from us, the spiritual worlds, 2 worlds apart, are coming together. That's why the orbs have been coming in. You've seen them on my channel. That's why you'll get your clairvoyance and all these weird things, like you think you're seeing things, you think you're hearing things, you think you're getting, if you're getting the twinkles, all these things are coming in, maybe at different times for different people, certain bits of it, because it depends what you're in alignment with, and it depends if you're on that frequency. Are you a skeptic or are you a mystic? Because that's the same thing. The skeptic and the mystics, I'd say the physical and the spiritual, they're coming together. There's going to be no if, no buts or anything. This is when we're saying we come to love. When we learn the truth and step out of the dark, and I'm talking about the no information. You haven't got information on this. How can you be your true light body self? How can you? How can you? I don't know if anyone gets what I'm saying, but that is just like, yes. Your pineal gland. Don't open your third eye. You need to open your third eye. A lot of religious people say it's the work of the devil. It isn't. You've had your eyes closed. You need all 3 of them open. Think of the Trinity. Thank you. You need them all open. It's just ridiculous. People can't see that. I have been shouting that on my channel from day dot. I have said this, and just seeing that again is just I can't even say the word, everything I've ever been saying. For me especially, I'm not really going to talk about this person at the minute because I need to get the right name and the right channel and maybe talk about my star chart, but I had my star chart done by a lovely person called, so this is why I can't remember, Philip Daniels Miles, and he's got a lovely channel and he's an astrology and all that. I've talked about my main biggest thing was astrology, even with flat earth and all that good stuff. He did my chart. My chart aligns up with so a lot of things I thought about. It's got the number 17 in it. My name, I think it had a 7 in it. So I don't know, but it's just like, oh, wow, this is, I know why I'm here. Do you? I know myself. He even said I was in alignment. It showed you all my, whatever it was in whatever house it was is now, is in alignment. I know I'm in alignment. And this is why I say to people, I know that's not a big-headed thing. That's I just have a knowing. I've always had a knowing that I just knew I was coming into alignment with things because of the people I'm meeting, the people I'm talking to. This is why when now I understand when I'm painting stuff like this, it looks more like a spiritual picture. It's still a person in a spiritual realm. When we dream, we go to the spiritual realms. That's why you must take notice of what your dreams are telling you when you're there. That's why they try to dumb us down. People go, I don't dream anymore. I did as a kid, because they're dumbing us down with things they want us to think. The visions that they put out there, the fluoride that you drink, the fluoride that you brush your teeth with, all the stuff that brings the energy down, brings the frequency down, brings your pineal magic down. It dumbs you down for you not to see. So funny now that I talk about the twinkles. I haven't actually got foundation on today, but I have seen, I've got a bit of blusher, but I have seen the other week twinkles on my face and over there. They're on my hands now as I'm speaking. Shine your light in truth. Why is it called shine your light in truth? That makes total sense. The eye is a lamp. The eye is a lamp. It will show you the way in the dark. You know, in the no information age that people are getting dumbed down with. If your eye is clear, your full body of light will fill up. Well, no wonder people are shining. If you're starting to wake up, you're going to shine your light, aren't you? And that's why you get so many trolls and so many people trying to bring you down and tell you what it isn't. Why is it said shine your light? Shine your light from where? I know why there's people resonating with me. You know, I have dreams, and when see who's coming out. So I don't know if anyone's getting what I'm saying, but it is. And then I do the three cards fall out. If you saw me at the beginning, 3 cards fall out. The 3 cards that fall out for the people who've just come in or didn't see it, they fell out like this. Violet angel, violet. What is that? What is purple? Red and blue. What's red and blue? Female and male, divine. Left brain, right brain, whatever you want to call it, all merging together. Violet dawn. We are coming to, violet angel, breaking dawn. We are breaking the dawn. There's going to be a new day. There's going to be a new way. There's going to be a new world. Not the new world order, because out of chaos does come order, yes, but I'd rather say it as a new way of doing this. But breaking dawn. Then the card after that was the sea storm. Calm amid the chaos. Stay calm amid the chaos. What's going on? You are allowed to look. Some people think you can't because we are a part of the physical. We are allowed to see because we need to know. Yes, we know ourselves, but I'm sick of people going on about, you know, the spiritual too in-depth stuff, because you can get lost in that as well. You know, bit of balance needed. Don't get too stuck up there. Don't get too stuck down there. It's about meeting in the middle. It's about being balanced. You can be all spiritual and be really high and you don't want to look at anything. Someone put a really good comment about that, which was brilliant on that channel, which, it'll be on here so I can tell you if you don't understand about the pineal gland. It's like, you have to be in balance, folks. Have to be in balance. You can't be too high or you're going to miss things. You're going to miss things. I think I took a picture of it. Maybe I didn't. Did I? Let me just see if it's on my tablet. And I know there's reasons why I'm linking up with so many people, and even a conversation I had last night with a lovely artist that did our artwork. So much linking up there with the whole. We even talked about the pineal gland last night, the pine cones, and the way comics, you can put yourself in a comic and it makes it magic. So, you know, people get too triggered by certain stuff. People call it science, other people call it magic. Call it what you will, it's all the same. Let me see if I've got it on here. I mean, coming into the number 7, I'm 42. Oh no, that's 6 in it, yeah. But coming into the big game next year, 43 will be a 7 number, which is brilliant. Because I am expecting a lot of good things next year, so that's good. You're 42 in 22 days. Let me just see if it's on here. If I took a snapshot of what somebody said. I'm sure I did. Or maybe I didn't. What is going on? Oh, I don't think I did. All right, then. Alrighty then. I don't think I did. I'm sure I did. Just let me check my phone again. I think it's playing up with me. Yeah, nice to catch up with people there. Let me just have a look. I'm sure I took a picture of this. Maybe I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. Right, so the channel was, if you want to know about your... Oh, no, I can't tell you because I can't see it. Someone put, this was the reason for schools using fluoride on kids to destroy the pineal gland. That's what fluoride does. Destroys your pineal gland. No, I didn't take a picture of it, but just because this is on my phone, I will just share it because I love it. Kennedy's at the bottom. What does it say? It says, you don't have a government, you have a corrupt regime. That's why these guys retired, which was Bush and a picture of Bill Clinton. Then at the bottom it says, and these guys got bullets. Yes, they got bullets because they knew the truth. They knew the government was corrupt. But I just liked it because it had the Kennedys at the bottom. We all know I'm a massive Kennedy fan, as in JFK Jr. Just wanted to throw that out there. So yes, it does dumb you down. It dumbs your pineal gland so you don't use it the way you're supposed to. You know? So as I've been saying year after year, the two worlds are coming together. So out of this was the second card that came out. Calm amid the chaos. Chaos magic. When Olga woke up, she woke up in chaos because she'd been asleep for too long. She'd been asleep for too long. She fell asleep. She gave the crystal to the Skeksis thinking they'd look after it because they were acting all nice. Does that sound familiar? We give our power over to the government and that because they told us they would look after us and they, you know, they're doing the best for us. Really? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? So she fell asleep with the hope or the truth that they would do that for her because maybe it made her life easier. She fell asleep and her third eye closed and she fell asleep. When she woke up, there was chaos everywhere. Well, then she woke up. Then it was time for us to go, time for us to wake up. It was like, right, let's unite, let's get together, let's get the truth out. Is this not what's not happening now? That film is so potent, but some people won't watch it because my dad was like, it's a bit of a kiddie film and it's the puppet, they've done it in the traditional way. Why has this film come out now? To wake people up. It's come out now because it needed to come out at the right divine time. So the last card I pull out is, number 7. I didn't pull out, they jumped out. Number 7, 7 heaven. Heaven's coming, the spirit world's coming, whatever you want to say. Poe, this is called Poe. Poe, sounds a bit like POTUS, doesn't it? P-O-E, Poe, sounds like POTUS. Time for change, time to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. People need to stop getting all in the AI. AI is bad. I don't think AI is as strong as they make out it is, but they do in the films. Remember, truth and lies everywhere. We can have AI. Yeah, there's loads of shit going on in China and Hong Kong right now. They're all kicking off millions because they've been microchipped. It doesn't mean we have to have stuff in our bodies. Yes, we can use certain stuff, but there's a balance. I don't really like the whole Alexa thing in my house because I think people can be pretty lazy with it. They want something doing everything for them because we're too busy. We wouldn't have to be that busy if we didn't have to work that much. We're not going to be working in the future as much because we have free energy, electric and everything, and fossil fuel is free. It's infinite, it's free, it's out the ether. That's what Tesla knew. It is free, but they wanted to put a meter on it. Just saying. Believe me or not believe me, but that's what I believe. We wouldn't be working as much. We may still work because we're part of the physical, but it wouldn't be as much. And we could all get on and we could all live our lives in peace, harmony, and love. We could all do the things we love, be around our family, friends, chat, get new inventions going and all that sort of good stuff. But I did watch something where these old people had an Alexa thing, you know, when you say Alexa, switch the lights off, Alexa, play the music. And I'm thinking, yeah, sometimes we can get a bit carried away because this old person couldn't get out of bed, couldn't switch the light on and off. So when the carer's gone, Alexa can do that just by saying. So when you think about it, yes, we can have technologies. We have got technologies that heal. We have got things that we can use, but it has to be in balance. So when they go about the AI, I do really think they're playing high on that the AI is much more than we think it is and much more powerful. They'll never be as powerful as us, but it doesn't mean we can't have it. We had it way back in the Egyptian times. We think we fell from technology. People think this is all new technology, what's coming in. No, it isn't. The new stealth isn't new. There'll be something bigger than that. But they have to ease it in slowly, so the masses don't go, oh, it's not new technology. Do you mean in Star Trek when they had flip-up phones? Captain Kirk to log, beam me up Scotty. And by the way, it was Scotty, but now it's not because, you know, whatever's changed it. Some people say CERN, I just say it's an awakening to say, hey, what's going on here? They were flip-up phones. And then we had flip-up phones, just saying, you know, whatever it was called. It was a flip-up phone, for God's sake. You know, and we can have that stuff. We had it, we fell from it because we got too greedy. That's what I believe. We got too greedy. People started corrupting it all, using it for what it wasn't meant for. So we all fell out of balance. Bang. Maybe there was floods. Maybe there was things going on because then maybe Earth got corrupted and she fell apart. Now she's coming back. We're coming back. Everyone's waking up. She's waking up. There's things that are man-made out there, certain fires and certain things. And there's some that Mother Earth is doing because she's purging. She's getting the poison out. She's ready to come back with a new way in a new world of our new way, not a new world order that Hillary, don't get in my way, killing Clinton body list was trying to do. No, that's what they were trying to do. Our way, the new way, the new world. Great flood, most ancient texts describe of one. Yeah, the Great Flood. It all fell apart because nothing was in harmony, nothing was in balance. You know, but we're bringing it back. And the work is the work you do. It can be meditating. It doesn't mean you have to meditate. Some people are like, you have to meditate to be one with thyself and one with earth. And now you just do it the way you want to do it. Here is the lovely Philip Daniels Miles. Please check his channel out. I will do more on Philip Daniels Miles because I'll have to speak to him about what we speak about. My Star Chart does Star Charts, and we love to promote him anyway, so we will talk about him another time, but he's here in the chat. Please check his channel out and subscribe if you're into all that. And the most important thing is if you resonate. But I will talk about you at another point, which will be great, which will go into all this because it all aligns and it all connects. And I have said and I don't know how many times I have said the reason why I don't have to explain what and why, the intricate details of why I believe the earth is not what they say it is, the shape is because I'm not in depth on astrology, but it works for me. And I've always, you can just look, especially this old book, it all links up with how I see the model of what I may think it is. Not saying that's true, I'm just saying that what I think it is has always gone back to astrology. So, and I don't need to explain myself properly. I don't need to give facts. I don't need to be going, oh, the molecular structure of, no, that isn't how I work. I just know. So it's brilliant. So to have those cards again, Violet Angel, red and blue. Yeah, you got the Democrats and the Republicans. You know, breaking dawn. We are breaking the dawn. It's a new dawn to a new day, to a new world, to a new way. Oh my God, that just came in. She's a poet and she didn't even know it. I'm having that. I'm writing that down. It's a new dawn. Dawn to a new day. To a new way. My God. To a new way. But boom, boom, just saying. And then was the sea storm and the calm amid the chaos, because we have to stay calm amid this chaos. Yeah, crazy things are happening. That is a song. Maybe I'll write a song. I can do anything I want to do. And then 7 is the last card. I can't remember, Miles, Philip, sorry, if you said something about 7. I know 17 was in the chat. If 7 was in my chat, that's why we'd have to have a discussion about that so I can promote you. We'd have to do an interview or something. So, but we've talked about that. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. With wisdom. There's the big boom, 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 is time for change to learn something new. Yes, to learn the things we should have, to learn the secrets they hidden, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. It's elementary, my darling. It's elementary, dear Watson. So just saying, that's my way of talking about the Dark Crystal that I've still not got through, but I know how it's going to end because we've seen the ending, but I know what it's all about because it's what we're going through right now. The skeptics are the skeptics. We are the mystics, the ones who want the truth. You can't be in the dark. Like I said, it's not that going on about the dark is because sometimes the dark is better than the light. We're talking about information. The information we're talking about. If you're in the dark with no information, how you need to know this because we are part of the physical, but the spirit world is here. It's always been here, but it's been hidden. They know it's been hidden because they're the ones who hid it from us. We are more powerful when we use the both. When we unite with both physical and the spiritual, it is more powerful. So that's what's happening. That's what I see. So I don't know what anyone thought of that chat because, I'll just chuck it out there. I'll probably say I can't even remember what I've just said. But yes, the pineal gland is one of the biggest things we should be using. But they, yet again, dumb you down with fluoride in your water. That's why I drink distilled and all that stuff. Anything that stops our bodies from working in the true potential that they're supposed to, the brain. You saw it today on Roxanne's channel. You saw it completely there when she asked someone about NASA and the moon landings and why you think that then people thought that it was true. They're like, I'm going to show you a picture. What, a NASA picture? What, something you were what you were told off your teachers at school? The programmed response. So good on to Roxanne. She did a fantastic job. The bit that I saw, but she does a fantastic job anyway. Yeah, the picture, it's like, the one. So it's like Roxanne said, it's a God-given truth that just because you were told that, that's what you believe because it's been regurgitated. Also, in the film, the series, the Dark Crystal is, and it is about detaching yourself. Like I've always said, detach yourself. Like the Dark Crystal's a kiddie puppet film. Just watch it and listen. My dad was trying to watch it. He was like, oh yeah, but even Double O was like, oh, the voices. Just no, listen to it. Don't look at it like, oh, it's a kid's film. Oh, I can't because it's puppetry. It's not the sort of thing. Listen to what they're saying. They said in the film as well, someone had been lied about. Someone who was good had been lied about and said they were a murderer when they weren't. But the skeptics put that out and told everyone and said, it doesn't matter, everyone will believe it because they believe us. Sound familiar? Mainstream media. But when they started finding the truth out, somebody said, how do you know that's the truth? He said, how do you know that I've done that? Because it's what they told you. Did you go to the person and get it out of their mouth or see? A bit like a few weeks ago when we did a meetup and something happened and someone decided to put a little video out and cut the video up and put it out there and said, you can clearly see from this video that this is the truth. No, you've just cut it up and put your words on it and what you did to fit your narrative and give it to your low vibrating people on your channel. The people who were there saw the truth because we saw it with our own eyes. We know exactly what went on. It's one of them, and people can't see this. It's like, wake the F up. Oh my days. Oh my days. And this is why I've always said on here, I have one foot in the physical and one foot in the spiritual. And as the lovely Philip Daniel Miles was saying, it's probably because you're on the cusp of, I'm a Pisces, but I'm on the cusp of Aquarius. I'm in both. It's like, yeah, makes sense. Wakey, what a days. Yeah, didn't you, Philip? You said it's probably why you've got like one toe in one area and one in the other. You're allowed to. Some people say, if you're spiritual, you can't look over there. Yes, I can. Because people think, you've got to be careful. People think spiritual people, just because we're spiritual doesn't mean we can be walked all over. We're not a doormat. You know, we're not a doormat. There was something else about that as well. Yeah, he's on Skype 007, but yeah, might have to talk about that another time though, Double, because I know what you're going to ask. And Philip does it for a job, you know, so that's why I said I'll probably do a chat about it, and then I'll explain. But I know what you're going to ask, 00, so I can, yeah. So but what did someone say today about? There was something said on someone's channel. I'm going to go and find it now, because I want to give him a bit of light on his channel and what he does, because he is very good. And if he can talk, because Philip, if you do, I don't know if you can. I know you showed my chat, but I don't know if you write stuff down so you can show me, so I could go over it. We could do an interview and then show people, you know, they can come and get one if they want one, to show how it lines up with me, so people can see it's not, you know, mine was amazing, so thank you very much. So I want to give you that, you know, that light on you and your job, because Philip Daniels Miles does it for a job. So, you know, if I can show you, he's a good one. Just let me find this. Something went out before and someone made a great comment on it, and it was, before I go, right, there's a channel I watch, and they're a great channel, called I know 007 watches as well, Beyond the Veil. I love this channel. It doesn't mean I'm resonating with everything, but I resonate with a lot. But he was talking about you know, it is all about being in control of your emotions and sort of, but like, you know, not being a part of the love or the hate, just being neutral, you know, just being the way he was saying it anyway, but you can check that out yourself. I'm excited to connect and share space with you, Dolly Daydream. Thank you, Deary, for sharing my hard work and joy of astrology. I will do, Philip, that's why I said we need to do some sort of live interview. And I don't know if you could write the stuff down, because I won't remember it. I will look at the chat and won't remember. I don't know if that's what you do, but we will do that, because I love astrology. I'd like to learn more about it. You were really good at what you do, and it is a great connection. And I don't know if you wanted to share some of what you thought about my chat. So we could do that if you want to advertise yourself, which some people out there go, oh, they're advertising yourself. Like they've said to me, advertising your work. Why would we not advertise ourselves? We're not using advertisements. We'd advertise our own selves. Of course we will. Nothing wrong with that. But the people on the lower vibrating levels will say that because, you know, I don't know. So somebody said, being in control of your emotions is definitely an asset, because that's what we're trying to do. You know, so you don't get too angry, you don't get to, you know, it's balance. But one should be careful not to become, is it apathic or completely numb, as that works against you as well. It does. You can't not see some stuff. Doesn't mean you have to be delving and stay in there. That's why I say go down the rabbit holes, make sure you come back up if that's what you want to do. It's about balance. So to me, it's not about, it is about controlling our emotions, but it's not about cutting them off so you're numb to everything. That's the difference. And this is what I've tried to say in my own words before, because that will work against you as well. Balance is, you can feel them, you have these thoughts, you have these emotions, but it's about bringing it back into balance. You can't cut yourself off from it, because that is not what we are either. So yes, please check out anyway. Please check out. I always try and bring you good people. If you resonate with where have you gone? Philip Daniels Miles, you resonate. If you don't, that's fine. But if you do love all the astrology stuff and are into and want to find out about more about yourselves, please go over, check him out. He's elaborate, he's a fun guy, he's different, but different's good, and it's fun, and it's good to be like that, because we are sick of negative people. We are sick of boring, negative, grouchy people. And this is why I say hi to everyone who's come in. This is why I say, I believe we're going into the age where people are looking for positive people, they're looking for positive things, they're looking for love, they're sick of the negative, they're sick of looking at the news, they're sick of hearing negative crap all the time, they're sick of hearing people ping-ponging on YouTube and wherever, the negative, boring, old same crap that keeps everyone in a lower frequency. People are looking for positive people. Even if it's what I'm saying makes you laugh, well, that keeps you positive. People are coming up. Yeah, fire it up. Yeah, fire it up, shine your light. This will happen. Also, we've also heard that, I mean, this is nothing new. Google, a guy who worked for Google, who is a whistleblower, said, this is just for an example as well, that Joe Maspo's A Plan to Save the World by Q has been suppressed. Yeah, well, we all know channels are getting suppressing. Guess how much they've been suppressing it? By 90%. So you guys out there who are on YouTube, we might have more subs than we know. They're suppressing people. And people go, they won't be suppressing anyone small. Oh, yes, they will. But they were suppressing Q, the plan to save the world, by 90%. 90%. Boom. Why? Why are they suppressing it? Boom. Shalaka, laka, laka, boom. Just saying. For those of you on the woo woo. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. Looks like the people who are, you know, men. That's all I can say. Deary, deary me. Yeah. So, you know, that's what I mean. They look, but they don't listen. They don't listen. You just see a girl there talking, but they don't listen. So basically, yeah, it's the greatest time to be alive. We're getting through all the bullshit. There's still bullshit in the spiritual realm, so be careful. You know, people think they're out all knowing and everything. Yes, it is about controlling your, you know, controlling your emotions, but it's not being a part of it and detaching yourself from that. What we are detaching from is the lies and certain things of the symbols, like I just explained at the beginning about Tom McDonald's song. People will see it as demonic because they're looking at the symbol, they're not listening to what he's saying. When I watch films, I don't watch films anymore because I can see I do watch films on Netflix. Yes, I'm aware of who Netflix are, but that's slightly changing now and good things are coming on there. Detach from the actors, because they're not all bad, but detach from the actors, detach from the subliminal messaging in the background. If you're aware of it, it transmutes it. It's when you can't see it, when you're in the dark. So you can enjoy your films as long as you know what's going on. But more than anything, if you think it's a good film, but I don't like the actors, detach from that and listen to the message. Listen to the message. So the resistance has started. We started a bit ago, but the resistance of the Dark Crystal, the Age of Resistance, is on now on Netflix, and it's amazing balls. Detach from the puppets. Detach from it's a kiddie film. That's where people go, oh, it's only a kiddie film, can't watch it. Well, you're missing a lot. It's a fun film anyway. It's a fun film. Reminds me of back in the day, reminds me of my childhood, which is beautiful because your childhood is your imagination. Your imagination is what they're trying to take away, the magic. Imagination and your pineal gland, how it works, how we all work, how we once did back in the day. In those days of technology and stuff, that we lived with one and we used technology with wisdom, but it got corrupted because the greedy people came along, or beings or reptiles, or whatever you want to call it, whatever, whoever, all the same, all the same. Yeah, the image of our creation. Exactly. So, you know, don't be in fear, be in love. Try to detach from certain things because you think someone's video looks like something, you know. Just like you might go over to Philip Daniel Miles and go, oh, he's a bit out there, he's a bit bonkers. No, listen to his message. We're all bonkers. The ones that are called mad, bonkers, weird, outcasts, we're the ones that are like the mystics. The ones who think they're overly intelligent are the ones who've been really, really programmed. Just saying, programmed. So I'm going to go because I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, I do. I'm going to go and finish off a bit of the Dark Crystal and chill out because I've had a tiring weekend yet again, as usual, talking to lots of people behind the scenes. Am I twinkling? Yes, I am. So like I said, I'll just say again, eye is the lamp of the body. If your eye is clear, your full body will fill of light. So just saying. So yeah, the other day I was sat quite close and I could see it, but not today. And I don't know if Dave or Tapper can see any orbs tonight. I don't know. Would be good if they came in. I'll try for the camera, but I doubt it will show. Oh, it might do. Right, I'm in focus, so let's see if this works. I'm in focus. There it is, folks. Fingers, fingers. Find it hard to get it on my arms. Don't know if you saw it. It's really hard to catch on camera, and it is on my arms and everywhere, but it's really hard to catch. So I don't know if you saw the twinkles. I don't mind looking mad because I really don't care. I don't care. I'm done. What happened after all? So what are you talking about? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we are all beings of light. You know, if you start clearing, you'll start shining. Don't know what you're talking about. So, yeah. I don't know. Did anyone see that in there then? Yeah, ridiculous. I had lovely selection of moments, lovely peepholes of the divine. May you continue to feel wholeness through and through. Yeah, yeah, look. Yeah, no, I mean, did you see the twinkles? Because they're very hard to catch on camera. I'm hoping some orbs come in. They can come in. Oh, knock my lights off. Yeah, I'll try it. Let's see if that works. Let's see. I don't know. What will it? I don't know. Knock all my lights off? Sit in the dark? Don't know. Oh, do you mean the orbs? Yeah. See, if I switched it off too much, you might not be able to see. So if I switch that one off, I wonder if this works. Yeah, do you mean the orbs? Let's bring the orbs in. Let me do another card pull. Don't know if this will show up. There it is. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. You're beautiful. It's on my arms, but I don't know if I can get it. Let me see. There it is. See it on my arms? Twinkle, twinkle. Just saying. I don't know if you can get it on here. Can't stand up to it, but yeah. Well, you don't have to like tattoos. Big deal. Troll in the house. Triggered. We're not showing tattoos, so I can tell you've just come in at the wrong time. See it on my wrist? See it on my butterfly? See it on my wrist? It wasn't there a minute ago. See the wrist? Can you please tell me you can see the twinkles on my wrist now coming up? They're coming up. It was there a minute ago. You have to get it at a certain angle. Certain angle. Boom, boom, boom. Well, let's have a chat in the dark. Did you all see that? Or see what I mean? I don't like tattoos. I have to come into a video and just... I'm sorry, it's coming out again. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. I have to come on a video, and the only thing I can say, it really nice, is I don't like tattoos. Well, get over it. Yes. Oi, oi. Knock that other light out. Knock the other light out. Okay, I'll knock the other light out. You might not be able to see me. What, for orbs or for the twinkles? Did you see the twinkles? That's what I want to know. Did you see them come up on my wrist? The light activated, so, you know. People go, she's batshit crazy. Who cares? Both. Thank you. If you can see, those who have eyes that can see. Right, what is that? What are you saying? Dolly, where is your... What does that mean? You're just trolling as well? Hi, Rachel. Right, I'm gonna put that one out over there. Oh, thumbs are on my face. Yeah. And I haven't got foundation on, so, you know. So hard to get. Right, I'm going with the lights. Are we looking for orbs now? Are we orb hunting? Are we orb hunting? Freckles. I just wanted to know, press a 1 if you saw them. Press a 1. I'm going to tell you a story. A story about the dark side. Right, Dave, what do I do next? Let's go back to the twinkles. We're waiting orbs to come in. No, I have had a wash. It's not sweat, so let's dry my hands off. Not that they're sweaty anyway, but you know, you'll get all the people in naysayers, the skeptics. For hand. I can't get the light right on this side. Oh. What is going on? I can't get it from that side because I can't hold it. Anyway, yeah. Right. Now put your room light back on, the room you are sat in. Put it back on. Get my phone on. Hang on, I'm just listening to David. Get my phone on with video with flash. How do I get video? What, with flash on or off? Point your flash on camera to door. Point your flash. Flash on. Auto flash turned on. Auto flash turned on. And what? Video the door. Stopped at 18. What, and then replay it or something? I'd have to really look, but I'm gonna put the lights back on. Yeah, someone will keep coming in because they always come in when they see a little light shining, don't they? Oh, yes. So, I don't know, have you seen any orbs? You don't? It's probably someone who knows about computers or something. It's probably somebody, you know. That is where I've always seen the orbs come through the door. Ah, what? You've seen them here with me, through here. Yeah, he's probably still chatting to himself. That's what happens. I might just pull some cards. We'll just see if you can see any more. I'll just let a bit of time in. Oh, yeah, not tonight. So like I said, we've already had them 3 cards, which were irrelevant. And if you missed my chat, you'll have to go back to the top. I just saw an orb. Ah! Did I just see one go up there? Yeah, the portal. It must be. I think I just saw one then. I think it went off there. I just saw it. It went past here, but it was over there, but it might have looked like it was here. Oh. Are you going to come in? You could come over here. You did. I did. I just caught it. Then I was like, aha. Because normally I don't catch it myself because I'm too busy yakking. But I'm going to do some cards. Let's see. Let's see what they tell us. Oh, my. Right. I'm going to do the secret language of colour. Ooh. I'm getting all warm now. I'm getting all warm. Sorry, showing me strap off. Oh. I land on Dolly's shoulder. They could come forward. Yeah, don't waste your time, JP. Just ignore them. You know, come into my channel, they'll only get the light anyway, so let them, you know, they're going to because of what I'm talking about, most likely. Even the people that don't understand. It's your Nan Dolly with pink small when flowers. She's behind. Do get a bit of a. That's a picture up there as well. The spirit worlds, yeah, I'm getting a tingle now. The spirit world, this is what I just said about the spirit world is merging. There's two worlds apart. They were parted by the ones that know. They don't want us to be in connection. They don't want you to know your family that have passed are still here, but just in a different, you know, way. Shrub flowers she's giving you. Thank you. I say thank you, Nana. Oh, I had a ringing in the left ear the other day. It's normally the right, but it was in the left the other day. I believe, I don't know if this is right, that ringing in this series downloads or whatever you call it, and this one is physical things changing in your body. I don't know. All our ancestors are here. They definitely are watching us. The watchers waking up. They must be gearing us on to do this, like, even if they didn't know at the time, but gearing us all into this, the awakening, the great awakening. It's not called the Great Awakening for nothing. So if my Nana's here, or if my ancestors are here, could you please show your orb or make a noise or chuck a pebble on the floor? Because I know Rachel Pixie was here when I talked about this and we both heard it. Something that the viewers might be able to see or hear. Dolly, have you started? Yes, I've started watching The Dark Crystal, Rachel. I've just been talking about at the beginning. Oh, yes. It's all about your third eye opening. That's what Agra. Oh. Woo! And I was just thinking about this colour today, and I am wearing it because I've always loved white. I don't really like black. It doesn't mean that you don't have to. I just have never liked black up here. I don't like it near me on my face. And guess what it says? 24, white, light up. What have I just been speaking about? Thank you. See? White. Light up, as if you had the choice. Can't remember that song, but yeah. Light up in your power. When you start cleansing, you start lighting up. But isn't that funny? Well, it's not funny, is it? No, it's not funny. We already know. I think there was an orb right near the camp. There probably is, and I'm sure Tapper or Dave will. Mind you, don't think you're doing them anymore, are you, Tapper? But maybe I should sit quietly a minute and see if we can hear anything. It used to get like a pebble noise. Light the way, yeah. So that's that one. Actually, I'm going to do 3. 3 is the magic number. One just went up the pink one. A pink one, yay! I think Lady V had a pink one. Pink being one of my favourite colours. White, pink, silver. I'm trying to remember my dreams, you know. I've been having them and I can't remember. Trying to remember. But I do think it comes through my art, so it comes out of always out of door. Oh, nail it. This is where I say you get all these naysayers coming in. The naysayers, because they're not experiencing it, it's like they're jealous. They're not experiencing something. They're never going to experience it if they can't be open-minded. Oh, flipped over. I've got a few cards, so I'll read them all out. Oh, 6, attract a relationship. Well, that'll come at the right time. But, yay. A relationship with work I need at the minute. It's one of my biggest ones. But Rose is the highest frequency of love. So that's good. Jade, take action. Well, I do take a lot of action in my work. Funny that I just said that about that card. But Jade, green, nature, trees. Beautiful. Beautiful. Get out in nature, folks. Get out in nature. Spiral. Keep spiraling up. Watermelon. Have fun with your inner child. We were just talking about inner child, your imagination. Your imagination. Number 3. Ba-boom, boom. Next one, emerald. Emerald green. Calm your mind, body, and spirit. Go in. If you're feeling tired of anything, anxiety, go and sit in nature. Emerald green, think of the Aurora Borealis. Turquoise, we've had this before. This is one of my Nana's favourite colours, and I've got a turquoise stone somewhere. Turquoise, awaken your empathy. Always had it. Lemon, access, innovate, thinking. Innovate it. And then the last one, ooh. Someone said to me when I was out, oh, your eyes, I know you can't see properly in here, I don't even got the light on actually. Your eyes, they change colour sometimes, like your eyes are like amber. And I was like, yeah, they're hazel, but they do change colours. Amber, awaken your creativity. 5 and 1 is 6 as well. Boom, boom. Ah, yeah, meditating. So they were the secret language of colour cards. And I'm going to do another one because I feel like it. I'm going to do I'm going to do I'll just look for some other card deck. The universe has your back, and then I'm going to do an old one that I haven't done if I can find them. They're all everywhere. Yeah, amber. Funny enough, I've got a story on, I can't remember what the story's called, but it's something of amber, the amber stone, and I'm like, oh, interesting. With all wizards and magic and different things in it. So anyway. Yeah, the emerald one's nice. I think it was called the Emerald City, or not the Emerald City, not the Emerald, the Amber City. Come on, Orbeez. Oops. Oh, just did it go past there? Because I thought I saw something. Then I was like, that was it? That was quite quick. Did it go past there? Because if it did, that's what I just saw. That's why I looked up. Is that when I asked for an orb? Like to show people that you're here. We're here. I thought so. That's why I looked up. I saw it. Because normally, because I'm chatting and I'm trying to concentrate, I sort of don't look behind me. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. Did you see that? Oh my God, thank you. I'm going to cry. I mean, I know they're there, but that was when I asked for it. Oh my God, did you see that go down there? Oh my God, thank you. Oh, I'm going to cry. Oh, I hope you all saw that. I saw it. Oh, see, I'm talking about the spiritual world coming in physical. This is why I'm getting upset. Everything I ever talked about from the beginning of my journey is here, and this is the truth. I don't need people going on at me. The fact is they're there. I've just asked for it to come in. People don't believe that I've been saying it for all the time on my channel, even if I didn't know properly what I was talking about. This is what I was saying. I've just asked for that. And I hope people can see, because some people might not be able to see it. But this is the chat that I chose to do today, and they're here. Well, they've been here. But this is why I just can't interact with people who just can't open their eyes. I am happy because it proves the point that everything I ever knew, even growing up as a child, before I came to Q, I knew things before, but not the dark side of what Q told me, but the knowing of spiritual realms. I knew all about that. This is what I've been trying to bring out on my channel. I know I'm here to show people, and people go, silly people off different channels, even flat earth channels, oh, evading my question, doing this, silly people that are in lower frequencies. They want the proof. Oh, prove it. I have the proof on my channel right there. There's some things that we can't explain. We know they're there, you know. So I know I'm on the right path. Even Philip Daniel Miles, was saying everything's in alignment for me. It is my chart is quite, he actually said the word divine, spiritual, whatever you want to call it. It was there. I hope most of you saw that. I'll ask again, and it's up to them if they want to come in, but it was there. So if you'd like to show yourself again, please do, because I need people to see. But if they don't, that's fine as well. But I saw that. I saw 3 with my own eyes in the background. I'm not normally looking, so I can't normally see it because I'm talking to you or doing my cards, but we were there. So sorry for getting upset. That's happy tears. Because I am starting to see things move in, I call it the living waters around us, waves of energy. I can see these waves of energy. You can see things in the corner of your eyes. Things are changing. This is why I say things are changing. Another went by. Hopefully they're all about and you'll see some more, but that I saw the others, but that was just a little beautiful one there. They're all beautiful, but yeah. And I'll carry on. Oh, thank you. It was there. Oh my God. I'm going to have to tell Unbiased on the Fence. If anyone knows Unbiased on the Fence, Shane, he loves all this stuff. I've said to him he can use my videos to show people. They're talking about orbs at the minute. I connect with the right people. Oh, I can feel a little tingle on my face here. Oh. Ooh. Good job I've not got foundation on. It'll be all over my face at the minute. Oh. That was a strong one. I don't know if you could show a big, nice pink one for the people, because these are good people. It just makes me feel a million times better that what I'm saying to people is resonating on them. I know. Don't worry about the naysayers. I don't worry about the naysayers because they're just people who can't see. Maybe they will in time, and then they'll go through the whole knowing and the path themselves when they're supposed to wake up. Some are not supposed to wake up yet, but I'm just so glad. Everything I've been talking about on my channel for ages, even when I was doing the witchy stuff, it was all there. Yeah. Oh. The living waters. I told you I see it as the living waters above the living waters. The waters above, the waters below. These are the living waters. We pull from the living waters, the ether, whatever you want to call it. Light and sound energies go through water. So if they're coming from the cosmos to us through the waters, through our waters, within ourselves, it goes into our bodily waters. That's why we're made of so much of water. Be great if the peeps can hear the pebble. I know you heard it though. Maybe it's because it wouldn't pick up. I don't know. But that was beautiful. I'd love to see a big pink orb. Yay. Yeah, there's a lot of love in the chat. So like I say, the light attracts those, so hey, that's just made my Sunday. Way. Did your nanny like to do your hair like an orb touched your hair? Maybe as a child, I can't remember. She always said I had a good set of hair, especially when I was younger. So, and I always liked her hair because her hair was really, she's up there when she was younger, but really white. And that's why I say if I could grow this in as white as hers when, it was beautiful. So maybe I should do that in honor of my nana, you know, because I said to someone today, when you dye your hair, as we all know, it's dyeing your hair. It is an antennae for spirits. So yeah, the gold orbs are beautiful too. Yeah, there's lots of colours. Yeah. Oh, I've just got a tingle here. Could be like kisses or something. That actually felt like my nana as well. Oh. It's a bit emotional. I'm bringing them in to check. I'm not scared. I'm like, yes, thank you. I'm still waiting for this card. Sorry. Right. Yeah. Oh, I'll see which one's facing up because that was quite a lot. One's facing up. Oh, two's facing up. Okay. It wasn't, it was 3, but I'll do the 2 that were facing up. Was there any more? No. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Oneness is my true nature. Hey. I will take the 3rd one actually because I'll make it a 3. Was there is nothing sexier than the authentic truth. Boom. Sure isn't. Now I'm going to pick one of my fairy ones and I might read it and then I'm going to go because I'm just like, oh. See if I can find it. Validation, Dolly. Yeah, that's total validation for me. No one can tell me any different now. Not that they could anyway, because I've always been strong in my belief, you know, of what's going on. Not for everybody, maybe, but oh well. This is a Brian Floud. I've had this. This is one for ages. I've shown it before, the fairies, and it's an oracle. I do more like the oracles. Maybe I am an oracle. Who knows? Working with the fairies to find insight, wisdom, and joy. This is just a visual tool. See, a lot of people, as I say, detach, go mad when they're really into religion and going, you shouldn't reading the tarot or looking at oracles. It's evil. It's not evil. It's a tool. Learn that the spiritual world is very real. And if you're in a low frequency, maybe you pull the lower ones in. So, you know, just saying. So I'm going to pull a card, see what happens. And hopefully maybe we'll see another orb. Because I do love these. Fairy stuff is very, very, very resonates with me. Anything like that. Elves, fairies, whatever. It's always attracts me. You're like your nan, strong-minded. Yeah, I'm like my nan, Dave. Thank you for saying that. She was very strong-minded. Yep, I am. Oh, I can't actually read what that says because the writing's so curly, but I will find it. And it's 45. Boom. Who's 45? Little beings of light are we, little luminons of light. What is it Yoda says? We are a luminous. Oh, what did Yoda say? Luminous, you know what I mean? But yeah, 45 this is. Trump, savior of the universe. I always joke about that, but you know, they're my favourite cards. I've had these for years, so I'll go back to these. So let me read it out. It says, oh, and it's got the hummingbird in it. So it says, I could be reading this wrong because, like I said, I've got a bit of dyslexia, so you're just going to have to try and get round what I'm going to say. I think it says, tating the sylph. So I'm just going to say the sylph. Now, some of us know sylphs and some of us see sylphs in the sky, which is, you know, the waters. So, right, acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, discernment. This one says, sylph glitters and glimmers brightly. She scatters a special fairy dust that energizes the mind. Oh, I'll read it out in a minute. What you put in is what you shine out. Exactly, what you put in is what you shine out. Yep. Right, I'll start this again. Tetty, I'll just say Tetty, and I don't even know how you say it. Tetty and glitters and glimmers brightly. She scatters a special fairy dust that energizes the mind. However, energy is not everything. No, it's not. And the energy is not everything. Oh, hang on, where have I lost it now? It's not everything. And have. Right. I've lost it. However, energy is not everything. And the fairy dust that actually makes minds brighter, as well as more energized, is more rare, and she disrupts it much less often. She is full of curiosity and wants to go everywhere. Sounds a bit like me. She's see everything and have every question answered. Now, if you watch The Dark Crystal, there's the little sort of fairy from Earth who, or was it the fairy from Earth? One of the princesses who has a journal, and she's like wanting to know everything. It sort of reminded of me. It did. It just made me laugh. To see everything and have every question answered. Question everything. Like the 2-year-old asking why. She wants to know all, even the things that by their very nature cannot be known to the conscious mind. This is where all the mad side go, oh, you can't see it. Well, some things you can't. The sylph reminds us ideas cannot be confined. They are wild and free. They move fast. Well, the orbs move fast, didn't they? Some ideas are more contagious than the flu, and they are move quickly from head to head. Sometimes illuminating, and sometimes burning out with a flicker and a flash, and a faint whiff of ash. Brian wrote, the sylph is a fragment of the earth's soul in fairy form. I actually got told I was off Lady V, a fairy soul. So that makes sense. I'll come in chat whenever I do, because we pull everything from the ether every way. Anyway, in the fairy realms, light comes not from above, but from within, as we know. Like other fairies, sylphs light up the world around them, energizing all who come into contact with them, and with their quick fairy radiance, we humans also light up the world around us with our own auras. It is a pity that so few of us have learned the mental disciplines to be able to perceive the lights. However, Tatiana, sorry, I'm saying that wrong, is not the one to consult about that. This is another card. Something about the Lady of the Dark. She is an awakener. Well, that's funny because I've sort of thought I was a bit of a starseed way shower. Whatever the word is, they're all the same to me, and people think that's like funny, but I do. She is an awakener, one who startles us into seeing and thinking in new and exciting ways. She loves to sit in on teenage and college age discussions about the profound questions of life. She is full of bright ideas and willing to discuss them at length. I talk to people for hours on end. People will know this. She is not too bothered about whether the discussions make much sense or not. I've said that before. If you resonate, you resonate. If I look daft, I don't really care. Ideas with wings are her joy, and the mental stimulation is her game. Physical and, same thing. I'm going to call her T, has I don't know what that says, something flight, like through she is not bound by the rules of mass and momentum, I think it is. Therefore, she can radically change direction without notice more quickly than a hummingbird, because I am one of them who can believe in something, drop it and go somewhere else, and I don't care. I'm just like, yeah, I'll go over here, I'll go over there, like a sprite. That's how I see myself. Sounds like you, yeah, and probably sounds like some others in chat as well. Starter reading. What we see here is mental quickness, adaptability. I can adapt to anything, me, and enthusiasm. Ideas and options abound. A few are brilliant, and others vary from meadows or something to downright silly. Be selective. Mental and physical abilities may be awakening. Independent thinking is in operation. New ideas and new versions of old ideas are creating an exciting evanescence or something. It says atmosphere. Avoid excess and extremes. Minds may change often as new ideas, new ways, or seeing bubble to the surface. I've always done that. People say you're contradicting. I'm like, no, I'm not. Out of conflict and confusion. See, this is what we're going through. Out of conflict and confusion, resolved by goodwill. and clear thinking, a new and better understanding may come. I've just talked about out of chaos is coming a new way for us to live in, a new world, if that's what you want to call it. Not an order, a new world. Yeah, so I thought that was really good. Yay! Ooh. So just saying, and then I think I might just pick one more little one of my fairy cards, but I don't know where it's gone. Oh, it's there. Where's it? And then I'm going to go and get a drink and chill out and be around my orbs. And it was 45 people. Trump's looking a bit whiter lately. Not so, some people say orange, and his hair's getting a bit whiter. He's letting that colour go. Just saying. Shine your light and all that. Oh, there's Trump as I speak. Oh, he's gone. As I speak, he is there. So, let me get my other cards out. Because the fairy ones, we used to sing Ring a Ring of Roses around the fairy stones. So, 3 cards I had before, I'll put back in, but I'll split them up. They may pop out again, I don't know. Yeah, good light out of chaos, exactly. The goodness comes out of chaos. That's why the Dark Crystal, Aughra had to fall asleep. And when she woke up, she was like, oh my God, all this chaos. But how are we going to fix it? We must bring the balance. And we must tell the truth and unite and spread it to the realms, the clans, the whatever you want to call it. Same thing. Of truth. They need to see the truth. They had to see the truth. They had to see the truth. Because the people have been in the dark. 39, a clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. Now, if I knew where the actual thing was to this, and I don't. I'm looking for the case box for it and I cannot find it. It has disappeared. Is it over here? Okay, so it's disappeared. Oh, also, I'm going to be doing some designer scarves. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I am going to be doing something. Yeah, so a wonderful idea, the aha moments. I do have quite a lot of them, but I'm just going to flick through and give you a nice, before I go, a nice power thought. So, sorry, I do not believe a card can tell my path. You don't have to believe a card can tell your path, Ricardo. It's a tool that you use to see certain things. I mean, I've just read that card, sounded like me talking about twinkly hands. There you go. You don't have to believe it. You know, it's just tools that people use. It's not a bad thing. You know, the 3 cards that I pulled out at the beginning, if you look, is exactly what I've just talked about. The 3 cards jumped out of the card. We've just seen orbs on the channel, so just saying, you know. Anyway, but that doesn't matter. Believe or don't believe. It's what I use. Anyway. Oh, we've had this before. 74 and 75. I travel safely wherever I go. I always meet loving people. I always meet loving, helpful people on my journey. I give myself the green light to go ahead, to joyously embrace the new, which we've just been talking about, the new way, the new world, anew. So I travel safely wherever I go. I always meet loving people, loving, helpful people on my journey. I give myself the green light to go ahead and to joyously embrace the new. This is what people should do. Don't resist it. Don't be in fear. Be in joy that wonderful things are coming in. Because there's big things coming in, folks. And those that know are ready. Just saying. So, right, I'm going to go. finish a bit more of some of the bags that I'm trying to still get together, because they take time, and some other designs and some cartoony things I want to put together. And a little boy with the dollies. Oh, really? And watched a bit of the Dark Crystal. So yeah. Just let me And those of you who are going to Kidderminster for the Kidderminster meet up for is it the Globe Live, the Globe Live tour, or the Flat Earth one? I'm going to be going with Waxman as well, so that's going to be good. I'll be able to film a bit, folks. Dolly, you need to rewatch tonight's show. Loads of folks. Yeah, I will do. I mean, I saw 3 of them. I saw a few of them, especially the one that made me cry. So, yay. So, if people have only just come in, you might want to go and watch the beginning, and you'll see the orbs, and you'll see the one that I spotted myself, which made me cry in happy tears. But yeah, you're ready to go. What are you going, Effie? Is that what you're saying, or you mean you're ready to go? I don't know who's going. I know a few. 2 orbs went by you, one near your head and one doorway. So, yes, I'm going to leave you with that. Like I said, if you've only just come in, you'll need to go back to the beginning when the cards fell out of exactly what I'm talking about now. Then I asked orbs to come in. The orbs did come in. The orbs came in at the time I asked them to as well. You can clearly see. So, like I said, I believe I'm in alignment. I know I'm in alignment with my mission, what I'm supposed to be doing, whatever the word is you want to call it. There's many, many, many different words, and they're all the same. It's to get people confused and arguing, and, united we stand, divided we fall. Where we go one, we go all. Do you know a William, Dolly? A William. Oh. Is Bill another name for William, as in a nickname? Shortened name Bill. Does it stand for William? Oh. My dad's dad, Waxman's dad, was called Bill William. I just thought them just used to call him Bill. But obviously he didn't die as a child, unless it's just a yeah. My dad's dad was called Bill. And my nana, who's here, the one that you say is here, is my mum's mum. So it could be. Oh no, Miss Chan, these people are good. People are lovely. So just saying, that's all I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, sorry, it has the same book. What book? I'm getting the Dark Crystal book as well. What book? What book? This book? Out of this world? Oh, that book. Oh, it is maybe. I know which book you're talking about. This book, which I keep meaning to look at, this book is called, it is an old book, because I got it on eBay. They try to burn all the old stuff, don't they? Out of This World. Oh yeah. Oh, we'll just turn onto that page. Oh yeah. It's a really good book. When Rachel was at mine, she was looking through it. It's a really good book. It's got lots to do on lots. So I think I did say this ages ago and I didn't, but maybe we'll start looking into it and I'll start reading a few bits like I said I would, but I haven't. But yeah, it's a very, very interesting book. It's got every mythical sort of conspiracy thing going in here, you know. Lots of different things in it. So yeah, it is called Out of This World, The Mysteries of the Mind, Space and Time. You know, like when Origella bends spoons, we can all do that. You know? Just saying, only read. What am I reading? What am I reading? Hi, Roxanne. Hi, I'm going in a minute. Oh, the author, sorry. Hang on. I can't find your JP. It is by, I don't know. It's a MacDonald book. Doesn't give you the author's name. Just says Caxton or whatever it says on the side. But it's an old book, so I don't know. You know, you'll see the picture like that, but I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna. Whew. Oh, I am counting the days till Kidderminster Roxanne party time. Meeting loads of good people. Excited. Little boy's called Andrew, Dolly. Andrew. Oh, what with my nana? Oh, I don't know, but saying that, funnily enough, I'm sure she had a brother that died when he was little. I think. So I'll have to ask my mum. I'm sure she had a brother that died. Trying to think. Roxanne, you've just missed all the orbs. Literally started crying because I saw it here, over there. Yeah, I'll find out and I'll let you know. But yeah, there was something like that. There was something like that. Yeah, so I'll catch you all later. Yeah, there was. She did, but I can't remember what his name was. But I'll find out next time I'm on and I'll let you know. Oh, I'm cooking beans, mushrooms, and onion, pepper, and beans and toast. What is that? You're vegan with Jason. Ooh. So I'm gonna go because I'm tired, and I shall catch you all while you are, folks. And if you want to see the orbs, you'll have to go back to the beginning. So I will find out that, Dave. I'll find out, and I shall see you all later. Bye. Oh. Oh, what's going on? Okay, oh.